Hello, everyone. Welcome to Data Appreciation with Chino. And what we'll be looking at is a final project on advanced data visualization. And this project is titled Working with New York Airbnb Pricing Report in Tableau Public. So, as required, the required software is Tableau Public Online or the Tableau Desktop Public Edition. So, I have the Tableau Public Desktop Public Edition already running. And our data set is an Airbnb New York 2019 data sets. So here is the structure of data. We have the following fields and the data types for the fields and the description of the fields. From the Airbnb listing, we have hosts of the listing, price of the listing, minimum number of nights required, total number of reviews, average number of reviews, total number of listings, number of days out of the year the listing is available, geographic coordinates of the listing location, geographic coordinates of the listing location by longitude. We also have the name of the listing, the name of the host. We have the broader area surrounding the listing and a few other fields. Now the first task is for us to build hierarchy. So we're going to create a hierarchy named neighborhood hierarchy, and we'll use the neighborhood and neighborhood group to create that hierarchy. So let's dive right in. So we'll connect our file. I've re-downloaded the file. Okay, so the file is a CSV file. Let's pick that up as text. So once our file gets to connect, we can see our fields on the file. So let's go right ahead. So we're using the neighborhood and the neighborhood group to create our hierarchy. So that is done. So we can see our hierarchy right here. So let me enable our mouse pointer. So after 1 minute, so we can see our neighborhood hierarchy right here on the side. So next, what we'll do is to create a separate hierarchy named room type hierarchy. And remember, this is for different room types. So there's no separate fields like entire home apartment, private room, or shared room. So first we create a calculator field called room category. So let's pick this up. We come here, create calculated field, give it the name room category. So we have if the room type is equals to entire home slash apartment. So if the room type is equals to entire room slash apartment, the entire home, just entire home here. Let's just get this correct. Slash apartments, APT. Then the entire place, then entire place, then entire place. Else, else if room type else if room type is equals to private room. So next we have then private room else shared room. And we put our ends. Okay, so our calculation is valid. So next, remember we said we're having the room type hierarchy. We have the room category underneath it. Let's copy this. So we have our room category underneath our room type hierarchy, which is what we have done here. So next, we're going to do a bit of simple data modeling. We're going to filter the fields price, occupancy rate, and minimum height so that we can work non-values, non-null values to those fields. We will use a filter for filtering in Tableau desktop public edition. So now we're going to filter price. Yeah. So looking at the range and we uncheck. Okay. So occupancy rate and minimum nights. So let's find the field minimum nights. So we'll come back to that. Okay, we have minimum nights. Is occupancy rate you can find. We'll come back to that. So now next, we're going to have to calculate a new calculated field called average price per night by dividing price by minimum nights. So we have, let's come here, price, create calculated field, average price per night, which is division of price by minimum nights. We have minimum nights here. Just write it in. Fine. Okay. So next, we're going to create a basic visualization, a line chart to visualize the relationship between price and reviews per month. So we have it here. Reviews per month on the columns and the rows is our price. Price, rows, and reviews per month. So we have our line chart up, which is relationship between price and price against reviews per month. So next, let's just name this bold a bit. We're going to create a map using neighborhood group and neighborhood. So longitude and latitude, and then our rows, we have neighborhood group and neighborhood in the rows. So let's bring in a new sheet, neighborhood group, and then neighborhood. So next we're going to have our A, C, where we have its yeah. So I think that was just trying out to see why we had it under our measures. So next we have it as our neighborhood and neighborhood groups. We'll now create a bar chart to compare our average price per night across neighborhood groups. So we have it as neighborhood groups against average price per night. So neighborhood group against average neighborhood group against price per night. So We have it against price per night. So let's see what we have. Okay, we have a bar chart that comes out of that. So we have Bronx, we have Brooklyn, we have Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island. So that's our neighborhood group against price per night. It's called PPN, price per night. So next, let's just start with bar chart. Okay, so next we have a level of duty calculation to our calculated field. We have fixed to neighborhood by the average price, all subtracting price. Let's go to new calculated field. We tightly need price difference. So once we have the average, we use an aggregation. So we have to drop the closing parenthesis with the curly brackets. So this is be a challenge. Let's see why we have a problem. So we have another bracket. Another bracket. Okay, sorry. Our curly bracket is right here and not here. So that done, let's go to the creating a calculated field named total revenue by multiplying price against minimum nights. So total revenue is price multiplied by minimum nights. So let's just come here, create a calculated field, price multiplied by minimum nights. So next we have creating a calculated field named occupancy rate by dividing availability 365 by 365. So availability 365 is the number of days you have in a year. You'll have it here. So let's create a new calculated field here for this. So we've done this. Next, what we're doing is using tooltips to enhance our visualization. So we're going to display information on hover, such as the calculated post listings count, price difference, and total revenue and occupancy rate. So you can see something. So let's go to create. So what we're doing is to drop in. We are on the, let's go to the map. So when we come here, we want to see not just the latitude and longitude. On the tooltip, we want to see other things. So the other things which you require are the neighborhood will come first, neighborhood group next. We have longitude, latitude. Then we have availability 365. So let's come to availability 365. It is from the tooltip. So next we have calculated host listings count. We have calculated host listing count on tooltip. So next we have average price per night, then price difference. We have average price per night, tooltip, then price difference, tooltip. Then we have occupancy rate and price. We have occupancy rate, tooltip, and price on tooltip. So we can just modify this a bit to make our neighborhood be bold or larger. Then we have it in a different color. Okay, so that's it. So next, we'll create a final dashboard. We'll create dashboard and arrange the created visualizations. That's the map and the bar chart and calculated fields into a visually appealing informative dashboard. So what we'll do next is take out this. So here they called it the NY map, that's the New York map, and the bar chart. Then New York map and the bar chart. So let's change this to New York map. This is the bar chart. So create our new dashboard. So bring in, first of all, bring in the New York map. Then next, bring in the bar chart side by side. We'll give our dashboard a title. We would also bring in dashboard actions. Let's change this to automatic. We can call this Airbnb analysis. This is the blue color. The next road, we have this running. We'll create our filter action. So we want the bar chart to be on select and our New York map to be on show all values. I think we have our filter action. Let's see. Our filter action is not complete. So let's go back. Oh, sorry. Our dashboard was supposed to be the source. The selected field will be the neighborhood group. Okay, so we have it. So the neighborhood group is our selected field. Here we have Brooklyn. So what comes up here is Brooklyn. We have Queens. What comes here is Queens. Staten Island. What comes here is Staten Island. So select. So next, we would implement a highlight action that emphasizes listing a specific neighborhood group when selected on the bar chart. So We'll come back to the highlights, create a new additional highlight. We have the bar charts and the map of the highlights. So that's the project overview. And later I'll publish to Tableau Public. So generally we've gone through creating a dashboard using our tooltips, our calculated fields, and creating visualizations. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.